We're in the second year of the TTG Sustainable Travel Heroes initiative, where a group of TTG Sustainable Travel Agent Ambassadors have been learning more about responsible travel. 5 of them have joined us here in Majorca for a special fam trip with Iberostar to learn more about its pioneering wave of change movement. Have a look at what you've been up to and hear some of the top selling tips from our agent ambassadors.
It's been really incredible to see so many of the elements that support the Wave of Change programme and Iberostar's long-range vision for carbon neutrality throughout this resort. And I think my key highlights are probably seeing the way they use AI to manage and measure and monitor their waste is really incredible, and their water as well. So every floor in this building has got purified water dispensers that even says on the machine how many plastic bottles have been saved just through that. On my floor alone it was 4,700.
One thing on this trip that I've been really impressed by is the fact that Iberostar are hoping to get 25% of their hotel grounds covered in native greenery, to visit Soler Botanical Gardens and actually meet the people working there who are working with Iberostar's scientists who works in their sustainability team, to see how they're working together to actually learn from the experts at the botanical garden. They're really trying to go with native species that don't need so much water. So it's really something that's impressive, not only on the biodiversity side of things, but also on the water saving side of things.
The design is quite unique in the sense that, you find this little natural ecosystem of flowers, different types of flowers, cohabiting with each other. You can see very tiny fruit flies that are good for the environment as well. You can see beautiful palm trees. So it's a mirage of a lot of plants that makes the whole hotel quite unique.
Iberostar started working super hard to maintain our coastal health. It is one of their commitments. They do have scientists that work and they look at in the climate change observatory. They're watching sea levels rise, see how the storm is affecting the beach as well. Posidonia is a type of grass that we find in the Mediterranean and lots of coasts in the Mediterranean. Looks a little bit like seaweed, and what it does is basically it helps maintain the oceans. Where we went snorkeling, we had a fantastic opportunity to go down and to see the Posidonia in action. It was an absolutely fantastic experience, and also grounding as well, to realise that this simple little grass is doing such hard work to maintain our wonderful oceans.
People often think that with a sustainable holiday there's going to be compromises, or perhaps it's not always going to be luxury, but Iberostar resorts around the world are just proving that the changes that are being made for a more sustainable experience are actually elevating the client experience, and everything is better all round, and people feel good for it.
I feel a lot more confident now knowing how to sell a sustainable holiday, because we've got to go behind the scenes and we've got to go and see actually what it is that they're doing to make our world a better place.